Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is an Eternal Evolution video. Guys, it's a really big patch day for Eternal Evolution. I've got to say, like, the dev team, they knock it out the park time and time again in terms of really trying to make their game engaging, trying to drop interesting events. Today's video, we're going to go over the new Valentine's event. We're going to go over a new promo code. And I guess let's just kind of go through some of the stuff that's coming up in Eternal Evolution, which looks pretty damn cool. So if you're new to Eternal Evolution and want to give it a try, I've got a link down below. If you use that, I do benefit, but so do you. You get yourself a free Artas, some diamonds, some summons, etc., etc. And you should use the link down below towards all of the promo codes. We keep them all on hellhades.com, as well as a load of articles and stuff, you know, how to play the game, tier lists, all of that good stuff on hellhades.com as well. So let's kick off, I guess let's kick off with the promo code in case that's why you're here. Go into your settings. They did drop this in their Discord a little bit earlier and on their Facebook, so it's worth kind of connecting with those things. But into gift code, let's see what we get. B-Day Roses. B-Day Roses. And we will get 5 roses. I guess this is going to be for the new event. So we can check that out, which is up here. They've also got coming up kind of new limited summon banners, but they're not live for me yet. But this is something I want to talk to you about. We have got a new bit of content which is going to drop soon. And honestly, the people of those of us that have been playing for a while, some of the content's a bit too easy. That's the honest truth. Like if you've not tried Eternal Evolution yet, I've been playing for about 10 weeks, and it's a brilliant game. It's easily the best game in this genre to come out since Raid, in my opinion. Yeah, and there's loads to it. There's absolutely loads in the game. You can check some of my other videos for this, but they drop events all the time. They have a really good kind of like live, not live, but they have a really good arena summit kind of championship once every few weeks. They got fun content, but I'm 10 weeks in and I'm kind of smashing the highest level of the different, the different kind of dungeons nowadays. And you know, I can beat up their kind of highest version of their kind of clan boss, which is Ancient Altar. And then you've got the kind of never-ending stuff in the Soul Mines and the kind of campaign, which keep you ticking over. But ultimately, I've beaten a lot of the harder stuff. And that's as a free-to-player as well, by the way, in 10 weeks. So this Crimson Abyss is going to be their next content drop. Looks like it's going to be another dungeon because it's got a stamina requirement. And I'm not sure what the rewards are going to be towards. This is all first clear stuff, so it's not telling me what you're actually going to get out the other end. But Crimson Abyss, Urvalipi, is going to be coming soon. I saw on their Facebook, it's basically going to be opened up in SEA and a few of the other regions first. They're going to play test it, bug test it, I guess, and then they're going to be dropping it for the rest of us. But normally when we see this sort of thing, within a couple of weeks, they actually drop it for everyone else. So good that they are listening, that we need more content. Good job, Eternal Evolution, for sure. Okay, then let's get into the Valentine's Day battle. Oh, this is a good image. Here's a thumbnail for sure. What we got going on? Valentine's Day battle. They did something similar around Christmas where they had an event that dropped specifically for that. I love that they do this for events. It's just so good. So we've got Valentine's Day training camp, a special summon, and limited packs. Let's see what the packs are like. As I say, I'm a free-to-player, so I am not throwing loads of cash into the game. Not because I don't feel like it deserves it, just because when I first set up, I couldn't work out how to attach a card to my... I play on LD Player. I couldn't work out how to actually spend money. And then it just felt good to be able to say, I'm still doing this free-to-play, like, and advancing really well. So I'm kind of in this position where I kind of keep an eye on packs, but don't go full ham. You've actually got packs here with Gene Hybrids, which are good. A pack with Bailey. It's actually decent. Mythic runes are hard to get. Oh, I've not seen one of these in a pack ever. Gene Mutation Crystal 2. This is how to hyper-evolve champions. I feel like you only get these from Twilight Lands at the moment. I don't think I've ever seen them in a pack. Comment below if I'm wrong. I might be wrong on that, so I'm not always in the shop. But this pack here, Mythic Rune and Epic Runes with these flowers. If the flowers are worthwhile, this could be a decent pack. Anyway, let's take a look at the event. So, Valentine's Day special summon. So you've got a wish list here for a SSS hero, Ampu in the mix, Bailey's in the mix, Ravina, probably the best 3 I would say out of that group. Get at least one favorite hero every 60 recruits, and the recruit progress will be reset after you get your favorite hero. Perhaps then you can pick again. So if I put Bailey in there, okay, so the flowers are recruits. So for every flower that you pull, you get a pop at one of these. Plus you get exchange tokens like with limited tickets, and you can get a gene hybrid out of here as well. So if you get to 80 roses, you get a guaranteed gene hybrid plus a guaranteed SSS hero of your choice. Damn, that's actually insanely good. Again, well done, Eternal Evolution. You make these events really, really worthwhile. Like, really worthwhile. And then this is the other summoning pages, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so let's have a look then at the actual event. What's going on? Valentine's Day training camp. Time left today. Every day you get to do... This is like the Christmas one. Every day you get to do your runs. You can actually redo the content over and over and try and improve your score. Try and change around your teams. You don't have to spend any currency to do that. It's actually really good fun. And you get a kind of ranking level, yeah? So your damage gives you a ranking for your server. And you get a daily ranking where you get daily rewards depending on where you sit. So you've got limited tickets in here, as long as some of the runes and energy and stuff. And then you get all-time ranking as well, where you can get mythic runes if you're high up. I think last time I was like down here, got some gene hybrid fragments and some mythic runes. Might have even been as high as this, you know. But yeah, it's cool. The rewards are good. They normally have a... Yeah, here you go. Missions as well to go alongside it. So when you clear a stage, you get... So basically, as you do stuff, high scores, clearing stages, get roses here. So you're actually going to get a whole bunch of these roses just for playing the event. Yeah, there's actually a cool frame here, cool border for your profile. Okay, so let's jump in and see what we've got going on. What's this one? Call of the Wild and Assassin Hunter. Let's go into Call of the Wild. It normally tells you what you're going to be doing for the event, like the type of heroes to use. Did I miss it? No. No, don't know. So Call of the Wild. I think this is an AoE one. Just thinking about what they tend to do. They tend to have like a summoner or single target one. This one, I think, is an AoE hit. So we're going to keep Leo as my frontline tank. I'm going to keep Daniel in the back here because he does a lot of AoE damage for me. I might throw Masrani in the middle. Ravina. If my Ravina was a bit stronger, then she would be like a sure thing for this. But my Ravina is actually kind of weak. She's not geared that well. My Senway is actually geared really well, and he does do AoE damage. So I might put him in at the back line. I think maybe we try this. My Leo up front will do a lot of damage. I'm going to set up basically for Leo heals and shields to try and just stun any mobs that are coming at me. So I'm going to go with Pain Rune and Flashpoint alongside Masrani. That's really good. I don't really have a middle one that's going to make any sense. So we're just going to go straight for my highest stats value, which is Company of Heroes here. This dude, is this dude the best one here? Don't know, honestly. Don't know. I'm not a commander expert. I could go for Dortier. I think I'm going to stick with this dude and see how we get on. So you see they kind of respawn every few seconds. As you blow them up, they spawn quicker. Actually, my Ravena already is doing a load of damage, and Senway is not even getting a hit away. Maybe as they get tankier, Senway should start to add some value, but it looks like we're popping these early ones very fast. It's over a time limit, so if you don't die, you can get to do as much damage as you possibly can within the time that you've got. I recently changed my Leo's build to be a bit tankier for some of the Ancient Altar and Twilight Land content, and maybe that's going to kind of let me down a bit here. Honestly, Daniel is doing loads of work. Ravina's doing some work. Senway, maybe a mistake. Maybe Senway I should just straight swap out for someone else. You see they're starting to get a bit tankier now, though. We're starting to find a little... It's taken me a few seconds to clear them rather than a one-shot. And you see Semway starts to now gather some momentum. And he's actually getting closer to my Ravena as we're getting kind of further and further through this. So, and now he's in second spot. There you go. Tankier mobs. He starts to come into his own. So maybe he is actually going to do some good work. I really need to get more Evo levels on my Ravena, I think. What have I done so far? 1.5 million. Killed 215 mobs. It's down to how many mobs you kill to get your points. Leo and Daniel, look at the work they do, these two. I should try my Ampu in as well, I think. Ampu, I've recently geared up, who's one of the summoner mobs who does a lot of AoE damage. He might actually do really well here as well, thinking about it. Maybe more than my Ravena, actually. She is lagging behind. It's mainly just because she's not evolved very high, which means I don't have a very good EX level on her or anything. Just she needs more gene hybrids into her. But I've been kind of focused on Masrani. I've been focused on my Daniel, my Leo. So my Leo's dropped with 4 seconds to go. That's almost perfect, really, I guess. Not quite lasted, but not bad for a first hit. What's that? 3 million? And I can just keep rerunning that now over the day and try and improve it based on different teams I can throw in. So let's try this next one, which is the Assassin Hunter. Summon heroes recommended. Okay. I think I'll still stick with a Leo up front. We're up against a Bailey here, which is cool. So we're going to keep with Masrani. For healing, do I even need a Leo up front? I'll put Semway in. I'm going to put Ampu in as well. My Ampu's not that well evolved, but I did put some time into him. He's similar level to my Ravena here. Maybe we're just going to go with the summoner dude this time. Got one which gives Daniel some stuff. Like this. Okay, let's see what this one's like. So yeah, so mobs are just kind of spilling in from all over the place. Daniel crucifying them for me. Easily my best summoner. But Ampu, actually, considering he's low level, cracking in some damage as well. Leo spin to win. Maybe I don't even need Leo in this one. Do we need a tank? I guess all of the ads are doing the tanking anyway. Maybe we'll just throw in another damage dealer and just have a healer up front as the tank. But damn, comment down below. What's your best team that you've used? And what sort of level of damage are you doing? But yeah, cool. Well done, Eternal Evolution, again, for dropping in new events. I guess we're going to go and pull some of these roses and see what we get from those. Here we go. 4.9, nearly 5 million hit. It's not bad. Well, I think it's not bad. How does that get me on a ranking here? Ranked 58th as my combined damage. Look at the HH crew up the top. Good effort. Never's up there. Oh, Never's done nearly 500,000 more. 500k more than me. Good effort. HH Faker. Bam. Cerberus is one of the officers in my guild. By the way, if you want to join a guild, come and check us out. HH Gaming 2. We're taking down quite a lot of the guild bosses a day. So that looks cool. 58th right now. Let's see how we get on with various rewards. 5 roses from there. Bunch of diamonds and roses from here. I did get the border as well. We're going to activate that. Fancy border. I don't really have a fancy border for my account, so we'll take it. I did have some. There we go. Love heart. I love it. Okay, so we can go on and do some summons here. How many did I get? I'm up to 19. And I need 60. So over the course of the 6 days, I should get to the 60 at least to do my to get my guaranteed Bailey. Let's see if we get a cheaty one along the way. But there you go, guys. If you are interested in playing, you should use my link down below. You'll get yourself some free summons and some free diamonds and stuff as you do it. Nothing in this one. And as I say, really, really good game to try out and see what you think. There you go, guys. I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you later.